Hey everyone, and today I'll be covering what you need to know about using a VPN to get around blocks, whether that's from your school, your job, your country, or just websites that don't want you accessing certain content. Now, after testing over 24 different VPNs, I've narrowed it down to the top 3 that consistently bypass these restrictions the most reliably: ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. Each one has its own strengths, whether you're after ease of use, added privacy features, or just something that works without costing too much. So in this video, I'll break down what they do best, how they manage to hide VPN traffic altogether, and which one might be the best fit depending on your situation. And just a quick heads up, links to any current discounts or full reviews are in the description if you'd like to check those out. So one of the main reasons you'd even need a VPN like this is because a lot of websites, services, or even entire countries actively block VPN traffic. That includes everything from your favorite streaming platforms to government-level firewalls. And if you're using a VPN that doesn't hide itself well, you'll probably still get blocked. So that's where obfuscation comes in. Basically, it's a type of technology that makes VPN traffic look like normal, everyday internet traffic. It's one of the key reasons these 3 VPNs, Express, Nord, and Surfshark, can keep working, even in places where VPNs are typically blocked. So let's say you use your VPN to connect to a server in Arizona. Automatically, your IP address changes, your location looks like you're in Phoenix, and as far as the website or service is concerned, that's where you are. That's what lets you get around the blocks, whether it's Netflix, a regional restriction, or even a public Wi-Fi firewall. And what's really helpful here is that these 3 VPNs all include obfuscation automatically. You don't have to dig through the settings or configure anything complicated. It just works. Now, if you ever find your VPN isn't connecting properly, or if a site isn't loading, there are a couple simple fixes that should get things working again. First, I recommend setting your protocol to automatic. That way, the app can pick the best protocol for your current network conditions without you needing to figure it out manually. And this tends to solve a lot of random disconnects or connection errors. If you're still having trouble, try switching to a different server or even a different country. This can make a big difference, especially if a specific IP address has been blocked or throttled. Now, one of the nice things about using a good VPN is that once you're connected, your ISP, your government, or anyone else trying to monitor your traffic won't be able to see what you're doing. It also hides the fact that you're using a VPN in the first place. So you get both privacy and access, which is kind of the whole point. So first up is ExpressVPN, and this is the one I'd recommend if you just want something that works right away. No fussing around with settings or digging through menus. It just connects and is ready to use. It's especially good if you're trying to access content from other countries, whether that's streaming libraries, websites, or services that aren't available in your region. Express has over 3,000 servers across more than 100 countries, so you'll have plenty of options no matter where you need to connect. And from a features standpoint, there's a lot built in. You get obfuscation for hiding VPN usage, a built-in threat manager that blocks trackers and malicious sites, plus a lightweight ad blocker and parental controls. There's even a password manager included. It also lets you connect up to 10 devices at once on the basic plan, and if you go with one of the higher tier options, that number increases. So it's great if you want to cover all your devices or share it with family. So for anyone who wants a reliable VPN that's easy to use and consistently fast, this one is hard to beat. Next is Nord, which I'd consider the best all-around option if you want a balance of features, speed, and price. It's especially good if you like having a few extra tools built in. You get full obfuscation support, plus access to things like Threat Protection Pro, which blocks malware and trackers even when the VPN itself isn't connected. There's also Double VPN, which routes your traffic through 2 servers instead of 1 to give you an extra layer of privacy. Nord has the largest server network of the 3, with over 7,800 servers across more than 160 countries. And speed-wise, it uses the NordLynx protocol built on WireGuard, which tends to outperform both Express and Surfshark in most speed tests, especially on longer distance connections. You can connect up to 10 devices at once, and for most people that'll be more than enough. It's just a really solid choice if you want performance and privacy without having to pay more for features you may not even use. And finally, there's Surfshark, which is the best pick if you're on a budget but still want a VPN that gets the job done well. The biggest standout here is that Surfshark gives you unlimited device connections on a single plan. So whether you're covering your whole household or just like the idea of setting it up on on every device you own, that's a huge plus. Now, despite being the lowest price of the three, you still get a full set of features, including obfuscation, solid ad and malware blocking, and optional upgrades like Surfshark 1, which adds ID protection, antivirus, and safe search tools. And even with those extras, it still costs less than NordVPN's standard plan. Surfshark also has over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, so you're getting good global coverage. And while the speeds may not always match Nord's, they're still fast enough for streaming, gaming, and downloading without any real issues. So if you're looking for the most affordable way to get premium VPN protection, and especially if you want to connect a lot of devices, Surfshark is definitely worth considering. Now, something I see happen a lot is people signing up for the monthly plan, thinking they'll only need a VPN for a little while. But what usually ends up happening is they keep using it way longer, whether that's for streaming, travel, or just daily privacy, and then they end up paying more over time. So if you think you'll be using a VPN for more than a couple of months, going with a 1 or 2 year plan is almost always going to save you money in the long run. All three of the VPNs we covered offer steep discounts on their longer term plans, and they each include a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk if you change your mind. So hopefully you found this breakdown helpful, especially if you're looking for a VPN that can reliably get around blocks and just stay connected without hassle. Again, the top three here are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark, and depending on what you value most, whether it's simplicity, extra features, or just a lower price, one of these should be a great fit. And if you'd like to explore any of them further, you'll find links in the description to current discounts and full reviews. Also, if you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. I always enjoy getting to answer as many of those as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.